Angels say your soulmate's next move will melt your heart. You won't expect this. Your phone buzzes. Your heart skips, but it's not from them. Not yet. You've been waiting, wondering, questioning whether this connection is real, whether the love you feel is being reciprocated in the way your soul desperately needs. You lie awake at night thinking about all the small moments, replaying conversations, analyzing every word they said or didn't say. And then comes that small voice inside you, the one that whispers, maybe they're waiting too. Maybe right now, in this very moment, they're thinking about you in a way that will completely reshape your future. Before we dive deeper into this divine message, I want you to comment below and type I receive or I believe to open your heart to what the angels are about to reveal to you today. This simple act aligns your energy with the spiritual truth we're about to explore together. If you're new here, welcome to God's Message Today channel, where we share divine guidance that speaks directly to your heart and situation. Please subscribe now and turn on those notifications so you never miss a message that could change everything for you. Let's begin. There's something the universe wants you to understand about love that most people never grasp. While everyone else is focused on the surface level of relationships, who texts first, who calls, who initiates plans, there's a deeper spiritual truth that's been hidden in plain sight. Your soulmate, the person whose energy is intertwined with yours across dimensions and timelines, operates from a completely different frequency than you've been taught to expect. They're not thinking about love the way the world has programmed you to think about it. They're not playing games or following the rules of conventional dating. Instead, they're being guided by something much more powerful than human logic or social conditioning. They're being guided by divine orchestration. Right now, as you're listening to these words, your soulmate is experiencing a shift. Something is clicking into place in their consciousness. An angel is whispering to their spirit that the time for hesitation is over. The time for doubt is finished. And what comes next will be so genuine, so pure, and so aligned with your deepest needs that you won't believe it's actually happening. This is the promise the angels are sending through today. Let me ask you something that might feel uncomfortable but is absolutely necessary to hear. Have you been waiting for someone else to make the move? Have you been sitting in a place of passivity, hoping that somehow, magically, they'll suddenly understand what you need without you ever expressing it? Or have you been so afraid of rejection that you've decided it's safer to wait than to risk vulnerability? The angels want you to know that there's a divine reason you're hearing this message right now. You're at a crossroads, and what happens next depends on understanding a fundamental spiritual principle that changes everything. When we look at Scripture, we find guidance that directly applies to your situation. In the book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse 12, it says, "Before a downfall the heart is haughty, but humility comes before honor." This isn't just about being humble in a general sense. This is about understanding that pride and fear have been keeping you separated from what you truly deserve. Your soulmate is experiencing their own journey with this very verse. They're learning to let go of the pride that's kept them from reaching out, the fear that stopped them from being completely honest about their feelings. And as they do, the angels are preparing them to make a move that will melt your heart because it will come from a place of complete authenticity and courage. There's another layer to this that's crucial to understand. You've been thinking about your soulmate in terms of what they can do for you, what they should say, how they should make you feel validated and secure. But the angels are revealing something profound right now. Your soulmate is thinking about you in a way that transcends those surface-level expectations. They're thinking about the deepest parts of you that nobody else sees. They're thinking about your dreams, your fears, your hidden wishes, and the version of yourself that you long to become. This is why their next move is going to melt your heart. It won't be about grand romantic gestures or perfect words. It will be about seeing you in a way that makes you feel truly known. Matthew chapter 6 and verse 33 tells us, "But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." This principle is at work in your situation right now. The angels want you to understand that your soulmate has been on a spiritual journey of seeking alignment with divine purpose first. As they do this, as they put their faith in something greater than their own fear and desire, the universe is orchestrating circumstances that will bring you together in a way that feels like destiny. They're not just making a move because they miss you or because they're lonely. They're making a move because they're following the guidance of their highest self, their spiritual truth, and that alignment is what makes their actions so powerful and life-changing. Think about the times in your life when something unexpected happened that turned out to be exactly what you needed. Think about the moment someone said or did something that showed you they truly understood you. Now imagine that level of understanding and alignment, but amplified. That's what's coming. That's what the angels are preparing for you right now. Your soulmate is being guided by wisdom that goes beyond what they can see or understand logically. They're being moved by forces of love and divine purpose that are so much bigger than both of you. There's something else you need to hear, and this is important. The angels want you to know that you don't need to keep waiting passively for this to happen. Yes, they're saying their move will melt your heart, but the universe is also asking you to step into your own power. Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 through 6 states, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." This is about trust, but it's also about action. You need to trust that the paths are being made straight, but you also need to walk forward with faith. You need to be willing to be vulnerable, to express what's in your heart, to take risks that feel scary because you know they're aligned with divine purpose. The world teaches you that love should be easy, that if they really care, they'll just know what you need and do it without you having to ask. But the angels are here to tell you that the most beautiful love stories involve two people who are willing to be brave enough to communicate, to be honest enough to be vulnerable, and to be courageous enough to say what they really feel. Your soulmate might be waiting for you to give them permission to be that brave. They might be sensing that you're also afraid, and so they're hesitant to make a move that could be rejected or misunderstood. Isaiah chapter 43, verse 19 speaks directly to this moment. "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." The wilderness represents the confusion, the uncertainty, the painful waiting you've been experiencing. The wasteland represents the parts of your heart that have felt dry and empty because this connection hasn't been fully activated yet. And God is saying that right now, in this very season, He is doing something new. A way is being made. Streams are flowing where there was only dryness before. This new thing that God is doing is bringing your soulmate into a space where they can finally express what they've been feeling, where they can finally take the action that will transform everything between you. But here's the truth that many spiritual teachers don't want to tell you. Sometimes the move that melts your heart isn't about grand romantic gestures. Sometimes it's about the small acts of consistency. Sometimes it's about them showing up in a way they've never shown up before. Sometimes it's about them having a conversation they've been avoiding. Sometimes it's about them finally being honest about their past, their fears, or their love for you when they've been hiding it behind walls of self-protection. The move that melts your heart might be them saying, "I've been afraid, but I'm not afraid anymore. I see you, and I want to choose you." It might be them making a decision that impacts their entire life because they realize that being with you is more important than the fear that's been holding them back. Psalm 37, verse 4 reminds us, "Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." Notice that it says take delight in the Lord first. This is the order that matters. When you align yourself with divine joy, divine peace, and divine love, then the desires of your heart naturally flow toward you. Your soulmate is learning this principle right now. They're learning to trust, to let go of control, and to move from a place of faith rather than fear. As they do, their actions toward you will be infused with a different energy entirely. One of the most powerful aspects of this moment is that it's not just about what they'll do or say. It's about the timing being exactly right. The angels are orchestrators of divine timing. They don't just bring people together randomly. They bring them together when both people have evolved enough to handle the depth of connection that's available between you. Your soulmate has been growing, learning, and preparing just like you have. They've been working through their own fears, their own doubts, and their own resistance to being the kind of partner that someone like you deserves. And that work, that internal transformation, is what's going to make their next move so genuine and so powerful. Jeremiah chapter 29, verses 11 through 12 states, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Then you will call upon me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. This is the promise. God has plans for you that are good. God's plans are not about suffering, not about waiting forever, not about being left in uncertainty. God's plans are about your future being filled with hope and genuine connection. When you pray, when you express what's in your heart to the universe, to God, to the angels, the answer comes. And sometimes that answer comes through someone making a move toward you that feels like the hand of the divine working through human action. Let me paint a picture for you that might resonate with your situation. Imagine your soulmate in a quiet moment being struck by a realization. They suddenly understand that they've been holding back because of fear. Fear of rejection, fear of not being good enough, fear that they might ruin something beautiful by being too honest or too real. And in that moment, they feel a presence, a warmth, a knowing that comes from somewhere beyond their logical mind. That's the angels. That's the divine presence that's always been guiding them toward you. And they make a decision in that moment. They decide that the fear is no longer more important than the love. The safety of staying small and hidden is no longer more appealing than the risk of being fully seen and fully connected to you. When they make their move, it won't be reckless or impulsive. It will be purposeful and intentional. It might be a message that says something you've been needing to hear. It might be a gesture that shows they've been paying attention to the little things you've mentioned in passing. It might be them creating space in their life for you in a concrete, tangible way that proves they're serious about making room for you. Or it might be them having a conversation that's been needed for a long time, one where they're completely honest about their feelings and their intentions. The reason this move will melt your heart is because it will answer questions you've been asking yourself. It will provide clarity where there's been confusion. It will demonstrate commitment where there's been ambiguity. Most importantly, it will show you that you've been loved all along, even in the moments when you couldn't feel it or see it. The angels are here to tell you that love doesn't disappear because it's not being expressed. Love is constant and eternal. It's just been waiting for the right moment, the right conditions, and the right level of spiritual readiness to be fully revealed. Proverbs chapter 8 verse 35 says, "For whoever finds me finds life and receives favor from the Lord." When your soulmate finds the courage to move toward you authentically, they're finding life. They're finding the kind of life that comes from being in alignment with their purpose and their heart. And as they do, they receive favor. Things start to work out. Doors open. Synchronicities happen. The universe supports their movement toward you because it's aligned with divine will. I want you to understand something crucial right now. The angels aren't promising that everything will be perfect after this move. What they're promising is that the confusion will lift. What they're promising is that you'll finally know where you stand. What they're promising is that you'll have clarity. And from clarity, you can build something real. You can make conscious choices about what you want. You can either move forward together or release each other with love and respect. But what you won't have anymore is this limbo, this constant wondering, this exhausting cycle of hope and disappointment that's been keeping you stuck. The angels want you to know that you're worthy of clear communication. You're worthy of someone who's willing to be brave enough to show up fully. You're worthy of being chosen, not by accident, but deliberately and consciously. Your soulmate is learning this lesson right now, and as they do, they're becoming the kind of person who can offer you exactly that kind of love. As you listen to this message, I invite you to do something powerful. Place your hand on your heart and feel the love that's already there. Feel the capacity for connection, for vulnerability, and for receiving love that exists within you. Now extend that feeling outward. Imagine it reaching your soulmate. Imagine it softening the walls they've built, just like you're imagining it here. This exchange of energy, this spiritual connection that exists between you, is real. It's not imagination. It's one of the deepest forms of connection available to humans. The reason the angels are sharing this with you today is because you're ready. You're ready to stop waiting for someone else to make it perfect. You're ready to step into your own power and create the relationship you truly desire. You're ready to be seen, to be loved, and to love someone in a way that transforms both of you. This readiness is what's triggering the readiness in your soulmate. It's a spiritual synchronization. Before we close, I want to remind you of something absolutely essential. You already have everything you need inside you. You don't need your soulmate to complete you. You're already complete. What your soulmate offers is companionship, partnership, and a mirror that reflects back your highest potential. They offer someone to share your journey with, not someone who makes your journey possible. When you understand this distinction, when you truly internalize it, that's when you shift from desperation to alignment. And when you're in alignment, your energy shifts, and that's when your soulmate can finally make their move without it being about rescuing you or fixing you. It's about choosing to build something beautiful together. So as we wrap up this divine message, I want to ask you to do something right now. Comment below with "blessed and ready" if you're prepared to receive what the angels are bringing to you. This isn't just a comment, it's an affirmation. It's a statement to the universe that you're open, you're willing, and you're ready for transformation. Your comment, your energy, your willingness to receive this message is what amplifies it and sends it out into the cosmos where it can do the most good. I also want to thank you for being here with us today on God's Message Today channel. Please like this video if it resonated with your heart. Please subscribe and turn on those notifications because we release divine messages regularly, and you don't want to miss the one that could be life-changing for you. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Maybe they're your soulmate, maybe they're a friend going through the same uncertainty and confusion. Either way, your sharing spreads the love and light of these divine messages to those who need them most. If you truly love what we're doing here, if these messages have touched your heart and shifted your perspective, we'd be so grateful for your support. Please consider giving super thanks or making a donation to help us continue creating these spiritual messages for you and for everyone seeking divine guidance. Your generosity allows us to continue this sacred work. Remember this, the angels say your soulmate's next move will melt your heart because it's being guided by divine love, spiritual alignment, and the kind of courage that only comes from faith. You're not waiting anymore, you're receiving. And what you're receiving is exactly what you've been praying for all along. Trust in God's plan. Trust in the angels who are working on your behalf. Trust in the love that's moving towards you right now. It's real, it's happening, and it's changing everything. With love and blessings, keep faith, keep hope, and keep your heart open. As we bring this divine message to a close, I want to leave you with something that will stay with you long after this video ends. Everything we've discussed today comes down to one fundamental truth. You are loved beyond measure, and that love is actively moving toward you right now. Your soulmate, guided by angels and divine purpose, is preparing to show up in a way that will transform your understanding of what's possible between two souls. The angels want you to know that this isn't a coincidence that you found this video today. You are meant to hear this message at this exact moment in your life. Whether you're in a season of waiting, confusion, or hope, the universe is orchestrating something beautiful for you. Your soulmate is experiencing their own awakening right now, their own moment of clarity where fear is giving way to courage and doubt is being replaced by faith. Remember Proverbs 18 and verse 12, "Before honor comes humility." Both you and your soulmate are learning this lesson. You're both learning to let go of pride, to release control, and to trust in something greater than yourselves. And as you do, as you both move into that space of vulnerability and authenticity, the connection between you will activate in ways you've only dreamed about. The move they're about to make won't come from obligation or guilt or the pressure of convention. It will come from their heart, from the deepest part of themselves that knows you, that chose you across lifetimes, and that's finally brave enough to say it out loud. When that moment comes, when you receive that message or that gesture or that honest conversation, know that it's the universe saying yes. It's God confirming that your faith has been heard and your prayers have been answered. Before you leave, I'm asking you one more time to engage with this community we've built together. Comment "blessed and ready" below to affirm your readiness to receive what's coming. Like this video if it touched your heart. Subscribe to God's Message Today channel so you never miss a divine message that could shift your entire life trajectory. And please, turn on those notifications because the next message we share might be the one that brings clarity to your exact situation. Share this video with someone who needs this hope. Maybe it's that friend who's been waiting and wondering. Maybe it's someone in your family who's lost faith in love. Your sharing could be the exact nudge they need to trust again, to hope again, and to open their heart again. The ripple effect of your kindness in sharing this message could change someone's life story. If these messages resonate deeply with you, if they've provided comfort, clarity, or spiritual guidance, we'd be honored by your support. Please consider clicking the Super Thanks button or making a donation to God's Message Today channel. Your generosity allows us to continue creating these spiritual messages for you and for the thousands of others seeking divine guidance in their lives. Every contribution, no matter the size, is a blessing and helps us spread these messages of hope and faith to those who need them most. Here's the one thing I want you to carry with you when you close this video. Your soulmate's next move will melt your heart, not because it will be perfect, but because it will be real, it will be honest, it will be brave. It will show you that you've been worth the risk all along. You've been worth the courage. You've been worth the vulnerability. And that realization, that understanding that someone loves you enough to overcome their own fears, that's what will truly melt your heart. The angels are with you. God's love surrounds you, and your soulmate is closer than you think, moving toward you with every breath, every prayer, and every moment of faith you choose to have. Trust in the divine timing, trust in the process, and trust in the love that's already yours. Thank you so much for spending these moments with us on God's Message Today channel. We love you, we believe in you, and we're honored to be part of your spiritual journey. Come back for more divine messages, more spiritual guidance, and more reminders of the miraculous love that's available to you. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next message. Stay blessed, stay faithful, and stay ready.